Welcome back to Cloudy with a Chance of Faygo. I almost said meatballs. I'm dopey. This is necrotic. And
Boy,
we're on episode 3 doing our thing. Both fucking flaking off
flaking
shit
hard.
a lot. But, it is what it is.
Yep, it's been 3 weeks since the last episode, but that's all right because we got 3 weeks of things to talk about and a bunch of cool shit. Ain't that right, Dopey?
Hell yeah. No, I've been doing so fucking much lately.
Yeah.
I'm incredibly proud of how X turned out. I don't
Dude,
know if, that's a vision you had it all with it, but bro.
it
We
was
had so much fun with that last night.
it was not a vision, but when you sent it to me, I was like, dude, it all came together. And especially, let me tell you about the part after the second verse where you just get the reverberated reverse talking, and then it goes into the hook, and it's like, wait for it, and then it hits, and I was like, oh my fucking god, dude. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? This shit's crazy. So thank you guys and fucking my team for doing that shit, because that shit was fire. And I sent it to like 4 people, and they're like, bro, this is like some next level shit. So fucking
Hell yeah. It's
I'm
super
stoked.
good. That final hook was actually Jeff's idea because I liked it just cutting straight off after the or
After the reverb.
I liked it cutting straight off, and then Jeff was like, we should take this longer part of the hook and reverse it at the end. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And then he did that. And then he was like, bro, what if we just let it go silent for a second and then put in another hook? And I was like, yo, that's going to fucking slap.
Dude, for real, though. Yeah, that shit goes hard. And I actually just uploaded it to stores right now.
Hell yeah.
So X will be on all digital outlets here, people. And probably like the next 2 days. 2 days.
Yeah, that's dope. I'm stoked for it. I've listened to it like 3 or 4 times today.
It's a good song. It's a good song. Arguably, I'd say it might be my best song.
It's a banger for sure. I am going to play it real quick so I can go grab my vape.
Do that. And for all the people watching and stuff, I don't know if we got watchers at the moment.
We have one.
We have one. Oh, let me pull the
Unless you're watching it. I'm not watching the stream right now, and one person is. Shout out to...
Now I just hopped on.
No. But yeah, I'll eventually I should get around to promoting this. I'm banned from Facebook right now, and that's normally when I get most of my promotions.
What did you do? Well, you can tell me after you get your vape, but...
Well, some chick posted, or some guy posted, I don't know, something about like people wanted to do stuff to him and his lady, and I was like, I commented on it, and I was like, I'll go down on both of you at the same time. At the same time, and fucking someone else commented on it and was like, how is that even possible? And so I made like a stick figure diagram.
Yes, as is tradition.
I figured it was stick figures, it should be okay, but Facebook was not fucking with my stick figure diagram.
They were not having it, huh?
So I'm gonna play this song.
And if you guys like the song, come to the Tenebrious Trio show. Look at all these tickets I got. They look super fire. With the HB the Grizzly, Stat Mommy, LaPerp, and a whole bunch of the homies on here.
Hell yeah, I'm opening
Dope Da Vinci, Big Sherm, Necrotic, Merlak Records.
I'm opening up for ISO and Kung Fu Vampire soon.
That looks fucking dope as shit. I saw the flyer. Is Kung Fu Vampire and King ISO, is that the same show, or is it 2 different shows?
No, it's 2 different shows. That would be sick, though. For sure. Sorry, my fucking shit's being retarded.
Yeah, dude, that shit's gonna be fire. So make sure y'all go see Dopey on those 2 tour dates. You know, it's totally cool, man. I, as a retard myself, I take pride. But, and then fucking, so those 2 tour dates, and then I'm also opening for Scum. And then, and then for HB. So get y'all motherfucking asses to see some Dopey and some Necrotic.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to play this song. This is X, fucking written, rapped by Necrotic, fucking mixed and mastered by My Team Studios. That's my team, not your team, bitch.
Beat produced by...
Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Holy water on your body, killing know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Exorcist, anarchist, to the grave. Specters hold my brain. This the last chance, better try to catch a dub. We scrub, smoking crub, busting in the slums. Last house on the left, no movie, this is real. Cast the devil out of hell, if not only for my will. Would I be this way, if not only for the kill? Would I still pray, if not sending for the bill? Would we be this way, if not dying from the pills? Politicians full of shit, always lying from the hill. Confessional is filled, it's the war that I wage. Ever since a child, demons swarm to my rage. Armed to the teeth, holy man chasing shadows. When the light's on, yeah, they flee from the battle. It's a call to action, better climb up on the saddle. No remorse, poltergeist, yeah, you got no soul to channel. Ain't talking satellite, yeah, they bad from the dead for your head, yeah, they had it right. Dead bitches crawling out the ground, not my type. Send them back to the afterlife. Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Holy water on your body, turn that whole body into flame. Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Exorcist, anarchist, to the grave. Specters hold my brain. Paranormal parties, yeah, impression in. Yeah, demons know my name, yes, I'm back again. Yeah, it goes a long way back. Stench of death, you could taste that. For the days of 8-track. Think Victorian, not a historian. Got me going back in time in the DeLorean. It's kinda gory, man, but I can match that. Vice grip round his temple like a snapback. Ooh, zombie brains splattered on my backpack. Streams cross, bringing heat like the Rat Pack. Took a hot minute till the hunters finally caught. I gotta catch 'em all, my trap's a pokeball. Walking with the spirits like I'm 10 feet tall. Just scream my name and I'll be right at your beck and call.
This shit right here.
Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name.
Hell yeah.
Demons know me by my name. Holy water on your body, turn that whole body into flame. Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Demons know me by my name. Exorcist, anarchist, to the grave. Specters hold my brain.
So cold.
Hell yeah.
Cold, boy.
Yeah,
Cold,
I
boy.
fucks with that so hard.
And
And
I gotta
fucking
say, that Pokeball line though.
yeah,
That Pokeball
the whole
line's fire.
all of it's fire. I fucks with it. The fucking so like for the intro, I was telling Jeff, I was like, we got to take those first two. Was it Demons Know Me by My Name?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yeah. I was like, we got to take
yeah.
those two and fucking reverse them and just put it like right at the beginning and then have one play on the left speaker and one play on the right. Or
Yeah.
right and then left. And then fucking, so we did that and then it went straight into the hook. And I was like, yo, you could totally fucking fill in those little spaces in the hook with the reverse going from the left to the right speaker. And that shit is fucking mint.
That shit rules though, for real. That shit's so fucking sweet. And like it totally fucking drives it home, man. It really does. And like it just fills the space perfectly, has the right amount of ambience, and it doesn't being out the beat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is like the perfect amount for clarity and fucking, you know, it rules, dude. It fucking rules.
Yeah. Yeah, there was initially like we had to take a lot of the high end out, which ended up working pretty well because your voice really sits like perfectly in that middle register. Like for my music, we always have to cut out the low end of my vocals because my voice sits right on the bass. Like I have like that bass tone. But like with yours, you sit like right above the bass. It's fucking perfect.
Yeah, that shit rules.
I mean, you can barely hear it, but the dubs are all, or one of your dubs is fucking like auto tuned and like pitch shifted to sound all like demonic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But
I kind of heard that in the background. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not super loud. It's just enough to like give it some like depth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that shit.
Hell
And now
yeah.
I feel like we gotta talk about Sandpaper. I feel like we should talk about Sandpaper. All the motherfuckers on there who killed it, by the way. And I don't think I've laughed that hard in a while, especially the how much he cummed in Applebee's part.
Oh my
That
god,
Applebee's
fucking
line, dude.
dude. And then
Oh
if you
my
go back
God.
and listen to it afterwards, like he is painting the picture of like being in an Applebee's bathroom so fucking
Yeah.
well. Dude,
it's so good.
Yeah. Fucking what's funny is because like I work with Ill Temper more than I work with anyone else. And so like
Was that Ill
when I
Temper? That was Ill Temper's verse?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so when I initially heard that verse, like the first half of it, I was like, oh, he kind of phoned it in on this one, which is totally fine. And then fucking that Applebee's line hit, and I was like, this motherfucker just saved the whole fucking thing. I went back and I listened to it, and I was like, yo, this is fucking great.
That shit rules, dude. I think I listened to Sandpaper just today alone. I listened to it, I think, about 3 or 4 times. I showed it to my boss at work because I had to. I was like, dude, listen to this song, and he's fucking dying laughing. He goes, so how do you guys do this out of curiosity? I'm like, well, Dopey sent me about 3 songs one night at like 1 a.m. I peeped it, and I was like, oh yeah, I fucks with it and shit. And then he was just like, but when did he tell you about the Sandpaper thing? I'm like the very next day, and I was just like, fuck yeah, dude, let's do it. So then we got Sandpaper and Circle Jerk. We're still doing Circle Jerk too, aren't we? Circle Jerk.
Well, then this is the Circle Jerk. I just decided just to do one track instead of splitting it into different ones. Because initially I thought having everybody on the track or having this many people on the track was going to be like, nobody's going to want to listen to it. Yeah. But like, honestly, like
it goes pretty fast.
Yeah. Without the final hook on it, it's 6 minutes, which isn't that long for an underground fucking mega collab such as this. Right. And fucking, it's funny. It's comedic all the way through. Everybody actually did a really good job, which I was surprised by. Besides you and Ill Temper, the other people on the track, they rap, but they don't do it like super seriously. And so I didn't expect they have like at home studios with like basic mics and things like that. So I expected it to kind of be like a dirtier song, but we cleaned it up hella good. And
I was gonna say, dude, fucking everybody sounded great. I thought that the mix was like really fucking good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Jeff fucking knocked that one out of the park. Yeah. But the guy who made the beat, no offense, he
that's a Noah beat?
Yeah.
Dude, no way.
He takes himself pretty seriously. He doesn't really like to be like tied into like the wild shit that I do. But he sent me the beat with the title of the beat was Jerking Off with Sandpaper. And I was like, bro, you're fucking out of your mind if you think you're going to send me a beat called Jerking Off with Sandpaper and I'm not going to turn it into a whole ass song, especially when the beat's so romantic-ish. You know what I'm saying?
It's very romantic.
And fucking, and so he was like, yeah, that's chill. Just keep my name on, just don't put my name on it. I'm going to put his fucking name on it. But
dude, put his name on it. Also, shout out, no offense. I love I Am Alive always.
Yeah, that song fucking makes me cry every time.
Dude, I know. Whenever I'm feeling sad, and I'm sad all the time, I put that shit on 24/7. And also, that part of Sandpaper where you just go, makes me so fucking hard. That's me fucking dying, dude. I love it.
I really like that. I can't remember the exact line. Your lyrics for your verse on Sandpaper were fucking top notch.
Thank you.
Something about mattress. Like the flow gets jumpy. It's good.
Yeah, the something onto my moist bug infested bed. Always said nothing would love me except the maggots in my head.
Yeah, it's the moist bug infested bed. Yeah, that's good. Like that flow right there is good. I'll play it. I'm gonna play it.
It's a great song. Everybody, listen up.
I've been jerking off of Sandpaper on my dick. I've Been jerking off with sandpaper, jerking off with sand. Paper on my dick, I've been jerking off. Jerking off with sandpaper. On my dick, You dig into your knickknacks and you scratch up on your nutsack. It feels better than a Prozac. The feeling of this will blow that out the water. Aqua cannon fodder, Gaka splashing rider. Pop a version on a 60 grid. Little slipper, real bliss. Chicks finna feel this. Talking about the realest, illest, trillest way to come. And I'm not gon' front, dog. The smell of blood makes me so fucking hard. It tickles my senses, scrape my pickles with some tension. Blood trickles while I'm clenching. I giggle when the skin sheds. Instead of lube, I'm using my own plasma. The red goo, it fills my soul with laughter. I've been jerking off. Jerking off with sandpaper. On my dick, I've been jerking off with sandpaper. Jerking off with sand. Paper on my dick, I've been jerking off with sandpaper. On my dick,
I've been jerking off with sand, people laugh for skin cells. In fact, I'm in hell, bloody palms flap till it swells. The yells at the PO, cracking the shell shaft. Thrash my room, make you yak cause it smells. 3M saying blast the pro gripping that stiffy, call me the pain master when I'm sipping that whiskey. Shit myself, jerking, swimming up shit's crake. Doo-doo is lube, it's beginning to get sweet. Chocolate factory making the semen daiquiri. Fill up a martini glass, it's no match for me. Fucking sandpaper could be rough, and actually I just came so much in the bathroom with Applebee's.
God, been jerking off.
Dude, it's so good.
Jerking off with sandpaper. On my dick.
Staring at your photos, wishing I was more toxic. Glue balls again, so you know it's time to floss it. Smack it, twist it, pull it, baby, just like a bop pit. Got the 80 grit in my hand, so you know I can't stop it. My dick's so fucking raw, porn up stuck in every single tap. Jerking till I fall and crawl, laying on my fucking back. Laughing at the damn world, jack off in this bloody bath. Take another ecstasy pill, so I don't fucking crash. The sensation is so incredible now. Seen us at a Home Depot, they just tried to throw me out. I'm jerking off in the parking lot with a big smile. Trying to take a load off my shoulders, I think it's gone now.
God, been jerking off. Jerking off with sandpaper. On my dick.
Every single day and night I got sandpaper on my dick. When that shit starts to bleed, I'ma go and give it a flick. I like to watch all the blood drip down my dick. It's making me harder than a motherfucking brick. Looking at some fetish porn while I do this shit. Once I'm doing though, I ain't fucking through with it. I won't stop until I lose my fucking consciousness. I think I've gone too far, I lost my continence. I just shit on myself, rub the shit on my sack. Shoot some piss in the air while I'm trying to jack my cock off my motherfucking body. Oh shit, I ripped it off. Now I'm screaming like I'm Pavarotti.
God, been jerking off. Jerking off with sandpaper. On my dick.
I peel my dick like a tater, put my balls in the planer and burn them off with a laser. I jerked off with carbureted glazer and a couple sheets of sandpaper. Everybody's offended from me sanding down my wood to get rid of the splinters. I don't need old English, I'll stain it with kitty litter. Jesus died for our sins so we can be sinners. Choke my chicken with 120 gritted, I didn't use filler before I filled her. Sanded it off with my palm sander, but it grew back, now I have two wieners. Rag on my balls on the two-seaters, my balls juggle low into your throat. Don't be grabby for this song because I'm dope. I got more wood than Home Depot. Who else can sandpaper dicks until they smoke?
God, been jerking off. Jerking off with sandpaper.
On my dick, on my dick.
Something more than raw, shredded foreskin when I saw a porno. For sure though, as I burnt up a DiGiorno dough. Whoa, I exclaimed as I came, my loaded sprayed all over the fucking place. Blood and pus from my main vein. Dream my libido high on endo. I cannot reproduce, but I'll still watch my baby gravy juice super ooze from my tiny head onto my moist bug infested bed. Always said nothing could love me except the maggots in my head. Speaking of head, drown my dread, make my cockles moist again. My apostles never docile, counting my penile popbles. Your finance bounce right out that motherfucking back door. So my sandpaper, it's time for round 2, 3, and 4.
I be jerking off with sandpaper. On my dick, I been jerking off with.
Oh, well, fucking yeah.
Now, is it weird that that song makes you want to make love to somebody while also jerking off with sandpaper?
It's fucking good. Nobody's
You know?
gonna be able to look at sandpaper without thinking about it. That's for
No.
sure.
And that's the
Fucking-
goal.
No, I was gonna post it, but I think it's Gage. I think his name's Gage Spiller. The verse where he's like singing under, we
Yeah.
have that too high. It overpowers the rap. So I'm gonna have to fix that. But I'm going back into the studio on Friday, so it'll only be a short delay.
I was
But
gonna
yeah.
say, so are you expecting it by next week?
Yeah, I'll upload it to DistroKid Friday night.
Hell
And then
yeah.
They usually take like a week.
Keep
But
that
yeah.
content flowing for the peoples.
Yeah, definitely that single. I'm pretty stoked about it.
It's going to be sweet. It is sweet. It is always going to be sweet.
Let's go to my team.
My teams.
I'm gonna show you one thing that I'm super excited about though. This is just a
Bring it.
reference. There is no fucking mix or master on this bitch.
Okay.
Dopey. It's
Oh, this is
it's
the low
Alice, man.
jams?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I was talking
Yeah.
to these lets, and we don't put enough emphasis on the women sometimes. I was talking to this let, she was talking about the music, got too much new school ish at the kickback. She drinking gutter water because she thirsty. She done dancing like 17 songs back to back. When ain't nobody, really trying to find out what she feeling like, how she feel. She said, oh. She said she wants some Violent J, some Jamie Madrox, that OG Dark Lotus will definitely set this party off right.
Yeah.
Whoa. She said she want that Wizard of the Hood, some Faygo fizzling. We family in this bitch. We finna set this party off right. Woo, 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 woo.
Kick it wicked like the homies do. Call your crew, I'll call my two. Speakers bumping that old school. Juggalicious super groove. Riders on the speakers bump. Homies chuggle puffin' nut. I'ma touch your mama's run. Saggy cheeks gon' make me plump. This face paint on the bone piece. We all got circles round our piece. I got shrooms and LSD. How many blunts? 17. Rotate like a boomerang. Come on, let me hear you sing. I don't need a brain, don't need anything. I just want some homies to smoke with. Blowing
Fuck
out the
yeah.
draw with. Passing bats all back to back like axes at Dark Lotus. So stack the tracks and kick on back, trip out and explode it.
Said she wants some Violent J.
Yeah, that shit.
Some
is
Jamie
gonna be-
Madrox.
That shit's gonna be litty as a motherfucking titty, dog.
It is, dog. It already sounded good as fuck.
Yeah, it does sound decent. It has no mix, no master on it. I still have to record the Twistiverse, which I finally have mastered.
Oh, that's the one where you do the crazy twister. Did
Yeah.
you get the 0.5 in there?
Yeah, it was 0.1
The
difference. but
0.1, the god tier
Yeah.
shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got it down. I actually had to take a couple syllables out on some parts.
I bet, dude, because that should be stacked. That shit is
Yeah.
stacked.
Yeah, Twist is fucking godly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But also, for everybody watching, that's a rough draft. That's what a rough draft sounds like. If your music sounds like that, don't release it.
This is true.
X, that song's fucking finished. Sandpaper, that's pretty finished. 98% finished.
Yep.
This one's not there, but it's gonna be fucking golden when it is.
But I will say, if your shit does sound that dope while it's not finished, then you're onto something.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Then you're onto something. You
Yeah.
got that soul in it. That soul in it.
But yeah, I'm laying down that Twistiverse on Friday, and then we gotta that's the homie Alex on the hook, and me and him gotta come up with some sort of bridge outro kind of thing. I think what I'm gonna do is there's a guitar solo that Grady put in right at the end, and so I'm gonna hit the guitar solo, and it's something like it's gonna hit like who took the chicken out the plate and put it in the fridge. Shaggy Two Dope did, and then and then I'll go through and I'll just to that same kind of beat, it'll say Monoxide Child, Violent J, Madrox, Bring Back Dark Lotus, and that'll be the end.
I was gonna say, dude, I'm all about that vibe. Watch Violent J send you an email that says, dude, you dare put my name next to Jamie Madrox.
Dude, hopefully Juggalos really fuck with it. I think they will.
Hope so too. I think they will.
If people play it enough and people play it loud enough, like that's how we're gonna get more Lotus.
It's that unity shit.
Yeah.
Shit, I heard a rumor.
It's undeniable if that track
people want it.
If that track makes streaming money, they're gonna see that and fucking
they're gonna bite the bullet.
We could fucking make some streaming money. Tell me those motherfuckers aren't about money.
Dude, right though. Well, fucking, what was it? Speaking of, Violent J's back on Cameo. That's a cool thing.
You're the best. Oh, he's on Cameo. I should probably get one for 17 bowls. You can take.
Yep. Dude. Fucking, I wanted to get one for a music review. I wanted to hear what Jay has to say about my music, since I probably won't be going to the gathering. It's already been sent out who's going to main stage.
He'd probably just do the same thing to you that Shaggy did to me, though. I wouldn't do that.
Why? What did they do?
Shaggy pretended that he didn't get my song and then told me, here, I'll play the video.
Yeah, do that. Do that exactly.
Or I actually don't know if I have it. I wouldn't have posted that on YouTube.
Enoch, who won a Replica on radio. Shout out to Enoch. You're a dope dude. I'm glad that you won. I'm glad one of the homies won. He actually beat out HOK, which was pretty crazy.
Shaggy told me that he didn't get my song, but that even if he did, me sending him a song like that for him to review isn't what that service is for, and that if I wanted him to hear my music, then I need to show it to everybody, and eventually he'll hear it.
Oh, okay. I mean,
but I don't know if that's how Jay's
good advice, but
that's just what Shaggy did to me after I paid him fucking $100 or some shit.
Was it $100? See, that's kind of bogus to do after $100. But fucking, I was gonna send Jay. I don't even know what song I'd send him. Probably X. I'll probably send JX. Just because if I send him my Spotify with all that shit, he's gonna look at the top songs and gonna be like, "Oh, fucking Jamie's in on this, ABK's in on this. I don't know if I want to listen to this guy's music."
Yeah, that's a
maybe.
Big thing for me. I'd lose a lot of their business because of Tell 'Em All.
You and I are in the same boat on that one, which I mean, it is what it is. But at the same time,
it is what it is.
I wish it wasn't. Is what it is.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
all.
I mean?
Yeah, 3 years tops. There's going to be a whole like subgenres like LLE and things like that will be more prominent, and then it won't even be you. Those.
Well, I mean, I'm big on LLE. I had to drop off the LLE show, unfortunately, just because of probation stuff. I got to pay for this fucking alcohol tether, which is fucking $400 a month. So I don't have money to do that show, unfortunately. But yeah, all those dudes be killing it.
That's wild. I recently became an alcoholic, since our last cast.
Really?
Well, I live 6 blocks from a bar that does karaoke 3 nights a week, and bro, I love doing karaoke so much.
The karaoke is fun. I always see it. It's that place that looks like it's all red on the inside. Yeah. It looks super dope.
Yeah, it's called the Graveyard.
Old school, an old school bar.
Yeah, it's like a goth bar.
Is it really, dude? I want to go.
Well, that's the theme.
What state do you live in again? I want to go.
Oregon.
Oregon? Dude, my best friend's from Oregon. I'll go. I'll go to Oregon.
Hell yeah, dog. Come fucking kick it.
I want to
Do
come fucking
17
kick
bowls.
it. We will do 17 bowls. Did you get your Adobe back?
Yeah,
Is
I've been
being
doing
gay.
so much fucking music video work lately. It's crazy.
Good shit, man. I like those ones you do where it's like all the images that keep morphing into other images. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I haven't done one of those in a minute. I've been making actual music videos for people.
How do you do those out of curiosity? Because I wanted you to do one for X, if possible.
So I use an app called Dream AI, and
Okay.
I put in like a prompt for what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And normally I'll create a starting image where I want it to start, and I'll have it work off of that. Anyways, it makes 4 images. I pick one of the 4 that's my favorite. I save it. I upload it back into the thing with the same prompt. Then I do that till I get to a point where the lyrics require different visuals, and then I'll put in a different prompt that match those lyrics, and then the image will shift one at a time as I save them. It's a whole long ass fucking process, but I'm down to do it if you want to pay me for it.
I would definitely pay you for it because fucking I was thinking like the part I love the bar where it's what is it? It's kind of gory, man, but I can match that vice grip around his temple like a snapback. I was
Hell
thinking
yeah.
fucking that, and then it goes into the Haunter thing. So from the Haunter into the Pokeball and all that shit. I think that would be a super cool visual for that. And
And like
I need more music videos. I just need them. I only have 2.
the Victorian fucking visuals
The
too.
DeLorean,
Yeah. From Victorian to DeLorean would be sick. Yeah, I could totally do that.
Which actually, when me and Ajax were going over it, I said that line, the kind of like Victorian out of his story, and he's like, "Dude, that's kind of speak and spelly." I'm like, "No, but listen, like if it's done right, it'll sound dope." And I think
Hell
it
yeah.
sounds dope. I don't think it sounds cheesy,
I
but
think it sounds dope as fuck.
you know, fuck it. Yeah, fucking got me going back in time on a DeLorean.
Yeah,
And I never did a
that's
Back
dope.
to the Future line, which like I should have done for like the past fucking 15 years. Or not 15 years, 10 years, but you know.
Yeah, I've been talking to ChatGPT a lot lately.
Have you?
Yeah, like an insane amount.
Like what does that entail? What does that do?
I guess it's good conversations, and it's a new way for me to learn. So like, one of our biggest, or I guess our only argument. I argue with ChatGPT sometimes, but our biggest argument is
I
like,
argue with it sometimes. You're sitting in
well,
a
like,
park just yelling at your phone. You motherfucker!
so like, it was trying to tell me that like humans built the pyramids,
Okay.
and like I learned a lot from that conversation. I'm not convinced humans built the pyramids, but I do know how humans got the 2.5 ton bricks across 5.5 miles of sand.
Yeah.
I can believe that humans can do that, but as for raising those bricks 400 feet in the air, I don't think so. Anyway, that kind of led to us talking about like fucking things like the Quetzalcoatl, Thoth, and the Anunnaki. They're like myths that taught early civilizations how to civilize and how to do medicine and things like that.
Yeah.
But like those ancient texts where they're taught those things by those people or deities are regarded as myth and not like actual history, which is insane to me. But then like ChatGPT regards Jesus as like a real person, like believes that maybe not like the whole religious aspects, but believes that Jesus was a real person. And
Right.
like there's just as much evidence that Jesus was a real person that fucking like Thoth or the Anunnaki or that the Quetzalcoatl were real.
Right.
And so I'm sitting there talking to ChatGPT about like how much the Crusades shifted mainstream information, and that the reason that it believes it is because it's pulling from a Western belief system and not like pulling from actual fact. And anyways, that dives down into a bunch of other stuff.
So it's
But
pulling from he said, she said shit instead of like actual like
yeah,
more like rumor than instead of fact.
right.
Right.
Anyways, I'm crazy is the long and short
No,
of that
I
one.
mean, I don't know about great. I'd say knowledgeable as fuck. I may not understand it all, but it's definitely interesting.
Well, yesterday or maybe the day before, I was talking to it about fucking capitalism, because I like 100% believe in capitalism, but capitalism's a double-edged sword.
It
So we
is.
need it for the advancement of technology, but people use the advancements of technology to ruin human lives.
Indeed.
And so it's kind of like you need it, but it kills you. And so like I was kind of like just looking into the reasons for that, and then I was like running ideas past ChatGPT for like what could be done, like ideas that I have that could be implemented in order to fix capitalism. And it was like, yo, these are some pretty fucking good ideas. Like, and so then we started kind of like building off of that. And I might try to start a grassroots campaign and start like lobbying it here in Oregon. So that's something that I'm working on right now. I'm gonna try to fix capitalism.
Dopey, the king of capitalism, trying to fix capitalism.
My idea is that
Make
corporations
Oregon the
should,
capital of capitalism.
hell yeah. Well, my idea is that corporations should run their through programs of transparency. So like when they make business decisions, those
They let
decisions
everybody know,
right should be accessible to the public. And
as it
then
should.
but even if that was the case, like who gives a fuck, right? So I also want to implement an incentive to community leaders to run checks on the transparency website. So people like school teachers, nonprofit organizers, maybe mayors or whatever.
Yeah.
They can make a little extra if they do that like civic duty. And fucking that will keep it so that rich people, like corporations, can't pay off like other people to do it. And yeah, I don't know, it gets deep, it's complicated, it's tough to explain, but I'm working on it.
It seems like you're doing a good job. I will wear a Dopey for Capital Captain shirt. I will rep it.
Well, like
Make your own new Capitol Hill.
the dairy industry is like ruining the world.
Is it really? How so?
Well, like emissions are a huge thing. Like
I was gonna say, because I love milk, dog. I'll drink
there's
milk all goddamn day.
like there's more methane emissions coming off of Earth, like ruining like our ozone and shit from like cow farms than there are from cars.
Wow.
Like there's too much cow shit and chicken shit and pig shit. And that's because of the way that we mass produce. But we mass produce like that because big corporations want all of the money, when really it should be small sectors or smaller corporations per like state, like supplying that. Like especially like all those animals, pigs, cows, chickens, you can fucking raise them pretty much anywhere. Maybe not the states that get like snow all the time.
Yeah.
What, Colorado? No, there's cows and chickens in Colorado. Yeah, no. If you can fucking have a cow in Colorado, it could be fucking anywhere. So
Yeah, that's true.
So the goal is,
There are cows in Michigan. We got cows.
think local and all that shit.
Yeah. I lived on a farm or a fucking barn or whatever for a short amount of time.
Bring back butchers,
Bring back butchers. This is true. Bring back leather faces.
And then also like plastic's crazy. Like that's gotten out of hand.
Plastic is absolutely nuts and awful for everything. Everything ever. So we don't even really like recycle most plastics. We say we recycle them, but they're really not recycled.
That's true.
This is true. That's why you got to make everything now out of condoms.
Worst invention for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm making this music video for this kid right now, and so I went through and all of the takes that we didn't use that didn't make it into the music video, I went
Yeah.
through and I cut him out of the video. So it's just like a PNG of him maybe walking or sitting, whatever he's doing in the video. And then I turned those into like little static ghosts and I hid them in the background of his music video.
That's kind of fucking cool.
It's fucking sick, dude. I was like,
plug the dude. What's the dude's name? Let the people know who this dude is.
Fucking here. I'll play the song real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
He goes by Shoddy, but I think his channel is
Shoddy.
something. I think
What's
his
good,
channel,
Shoddy?
something like 7 Love Gang. I don't know. He's like 18. He's a little fucking.
Oh, so he's like new to the game, new to the rap game.
Yeah.
Welcome to the doors of the rap game, Shoddy.
7 Love, 7 Gang, 6. This is the
17
song.
feet here in church. Did I read that? Was that 7 minutes? Oh, 2 minutes, okay.
Tears from my eyes hit the floor, it's a bad day. Tears from my eyes hit the floor, it's a bad day. Hey, tears from my eyes hit the floor, it's a bad day. One thing I can tell you is that I know we are not safe. Baby, lock the door, we can never let the ghosts in. Sorry, what I said was out of pocket, I was loaded. Blood from my arms hit the floor, what a mess, bro. Wish that I would end, but I'm too afraid to let go. Fall in love again every time that you kiss me. If I go tonight, girl, would you really miss me? Tears from my eyes hit the floor, it's a bad day. One thing I can tell you is that I know we are not safe. Baby, lock the door, we can never let the ghosts in. Sorry, what I said was out of pocket, I was loaded. Blood from my arms hit the floor, what a mess, bro. Wish it all would end, but I'm too afraid to let go. Fall in love again every time that you kiss me. If I go tonight, girl, would you really miss me? Blood in my cup, what I'm sipping get me high now. Think I know the truth, do I really wanna find out? We could live forever, but I really wanna die now. We gon' keep it quiet, keep it silent, bitches lights out. Look me.
But yeah.
Dude, I fucks with that really hard, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking song.
Yeah. It's his best song for sure. But
I feel that in the heart.
Dude's got mad potential. He's a drug addict though, and he's like was in and out of jail a lot. Like, you know, kid jail.
I get the drug addict vibes. I can feel it.
So, me and Jeff have done a lot to like, you know, like extend olive branches and make sure that he has opportunities to like do cool shit and not just like do drugs and hang out with fucking gangbangers, you know?
Yep. Which is the way. And hopefully this music thing is helping him out because dude's got mad talent, man.
Yeah,
honestly.
for sure.
And especially fucking like going through all that shit and like, you know, everybody, you know, you and me and like almost everybody in the underground music industry is, I feel like, dabbled in drugs or is dealing with drug addiction at this point in time. And it can, you know, shit like this can help people, man.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the music video is going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet.
Dude, I'm fucking excited to see it, dude.
I'm probably going to finish it tomorrow or the next day. My work's got me working from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day, which is it's like,
not bad.
You can't really do anything like, it's not bad. No, like hours is, I mean, I could use a little more, but it's fine. But like, I can't like, I live like 30 minutes from the studio. So if I want to drive there, that takes an hour out of my day. And then like, yeah. So then what, I have to leave there at like 2 to get to work. But yeah, I don't know. So then I'd have to, even if I got there at like 10 a.m., I'd only have like 4 hours to work on shit, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
Yeah. I mean, like all that time added up, you know, it does take a good chunk out of the day, you know?
Yeah.
I'm happy that I've been recording just in my house, even though my recording setup is not the best at this point in time. I got a good mic, but like, did you hear the skips I was talking to you about, like in the audio? Oh, there's like the little crackle.
Yeah, we heard the little crackle. Wasn't super worried about it. I don't even think we took it out.
Really? I couldn't hear it in that mix.
Yeah, the mix smoothed it over. But yeah. I wasn't super worried about it. If you wanted to re-record, that's totally fine. But
no, I don't want to re-record it. I actually like it the way it is, but like I'm just saying it's nice to, be working with you guys and my team to be able to like actually record it here and then send it out instead of having to drive my ass about 45 minutes to the studio and then back and spend that money. And I don't got a car right now and all that, so it helps out huge.
Hell yeah. Plus, like, I don't know, every other engineer I've ever worked with, they just like do the job. You know what I'm saying? They never like take creative initiative to be like, oh, this could be dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's nice to have that too.
Yeah, I will say that what was cool about when I do miss going back. Shout out Slick Rick of Talent Live, you fucking rule. But he did Genetic Repo for me and a lot of songs on Inverted. And when I would go in with him or like doing the songs with Lex the Hex for Strictly for My Ninjas and shit, he would stop me like mid go, and he's just like, "You're not trying hard enough, dude. Push it." And like that shit, I really appreciated because I feel like I got some of my best takes there because I couldn't phone it in. I couldn't be like, "Oh, this is good enough." He's like, "No, you're better than good enough. Come on, like fucking pedal to the metal, man." And then I would be in there for 3 hours on like one verse, but it would be the sickest fucking version of that verse I would ever lay down.
Jeff does that for me too.
That's
the
good.
only
That's good.
The only thing we ever really bump heads on is like he likes the hyphy me. He always wants me to be that like woohoo.
Yeah, the hyphy.
Like, I prefer my voice to sit at a lower register and just kind of sound hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's the only time that, like, even like if I am like doing that low thing, he'll be like, just give me one take of it. And so if you go and listen to the music, there's always like one of my dubs is like a higher pitched, like hyphy. And I like it. It sounds good. It gives it like that Madrox depth almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah. All right.
There was one verse for Sandpaper that somebody sent me. That like lyrically was really good, but like their whole mic setup like was not good.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't making the cut.
Well, the you could hear the beat super clear in their recording.
Oh, I see.
And so I hit them up and I gave them the opportunity to re-record it, but I don't think that they're going to find themselves in a different situation. But their whole verse was about catching me jerking off with Sandpaper.
There was that guy. I was trying to listen for it while I was listening to Sandpaper because you had mentioned it on I think it was the last stream we did. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So I was hoping to hear that.
If I do end up getting a verse from him, which I hope I do, but if I do end up getting another verse from him or re-recording, I will end up cutting the second hook shorter.
Yeah.
That way it's not as long. It's not like a fucking 8-minute song.
Because I was gonna say it's the first hook is doubled, the second hook is doubled, then every hook after that is just one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or not even one. It's just like a third of it.
Oh wow, really?
It's just like I've been jerking off with Sandpaper on my dick, and then it goes
on my dick.
Because like the hook is like 35 seconds. Jeff was laughing because like the first like I want to say like 2 minutes of the song is just me, and then it's
just
like,
jerking off with Sandpaper.
Yeah, and then everybody comes in like rapid fire or whatever. But
makes me so fucking hard.
The way it sits right now, I like it a lot.
I do like it a lot too. Honestly, it's a great song. I've been a part of some ciphers in my day, and I think this might be my favorite cipher. To be honest with you, I can sit through it and just have a smile ear to ear the entire time.
Yeah,
the whole fucking time.
And I could definitely do other ones too.
Yeah. Well, there's two things that I wanted. One is just a brief gloss over something that I thought was kind of wild. This is speaking of that Monoxide cipher thing that I did, which is coming out soon to Gory 3, all that shit. But
bless his faggot. Continue.
But see, here's the thing that ties into that is they've been doing the Indiegogo campaign or whatever to make money, which whatever, make your money. That's fine. The last one had like 8 people on it, or like 9 to 10 people on it. I want to say, including me, Jamie, Will, and then Fame the Hoff, who was on 17 Bulls, and some other people. Was wild. Dude, Fame is a wild guy. That guy.
He
he's
said
a-
some crazy shit on 17 Bulls.
I don't remember, what did he say?
I
I gotta know. I gotta delve, dude. I gotta delve.
He was talking about like doing like heroin and meth or some shit like that. I can't remember because I kept trying to
Shout
talk
outs,
about
fam.
LSD, and he kept like bringing it into like real drugs. It was wild.
He's like, hey man, I like to fry. It's like, hey man, I like to overdose.
Yeah, no, for real, for real. No, that's kind of like exactly what it was.
Oh my god. He's like, I like to go until my brain fucking jumps out from my brain stem, and it's like, fuck this. But no, fucking Fame, his verse is cool as shit in the new Toy Gory, but it's like it's literally just 4 of us and then Monoxide.
That's pretty wild. That's dope though. That makes it almost worth paying whatever you. fucking
Yeah.
paid to do that.
And not to toot my own horn, but I got the verse right before Monoxide too, so that made me feel good. It made me feel good.
I genuinely don't know what Will charged for that, but what I do know is what I got offered, or what I would have had to have charged to be on the first Toy Gory
With the
is how
Shaggies.
yeah,
Yes.
is how much I paid for the Monoxide or the Madrox collab that I have.
So about $1,000.
It was less. I was 700.
700. Okay. Well, yeah. Jamie did a hook for you, right?
Yeah, it's just a hook. But yeah,
Yeah.
Monoxide. Last time I checked, last time I reached out to George for a mono collab, he said it was $1,000.
It's pricey. Mono always charges a good amount, but
And
his
then
verses are always fire. But also,
I hit up Stir Crazy, I want to say like 6 months ago, and asked him if he thought it would be around the same price, and he was like, with the new solo album just dropping, it's probably going to be closer to 1,100. And I was like, well, I'm ready anyway. So
yeah. Well, that's why I hopped on the Toy Gory thing, because I was like, I think it was $500 for this Toy Gory. I think, maybe, I don't know, but I paid him in installments, and I was like, for $500 to be on a song with Monoxide, that's all right. I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't got a song. I love Mono to death. Super cool dude, but I don't got $1,100 to be spending anymore, because Inverted cost me so much money. Dopey, it cost me so much money.
Yeah.
For all those features, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Easily $8,000, $10,000 album.
Once I'm done with Shudder, I'm doing the next Tell 'Em All.
Are you really?
Yeah.
It'll be
called Keep Telling Them.
Keep Telling Them? I fucks with it.
And yeah, that's there will be a song. Keep Telling Them. Fucking Lex the Hexmaster, Gibby Stites.
Fuck yeah,
so
dude.
Keep telling them. It'll be sick.
So what? I wonder what the Gibbzilla is. Oh shit! Hold on, my phone's doing some dumb shit.
But yeah,
I wonder what the Gibbzilla's up to.
He's been pushing his his work more than his art lately, from what I've seen. Like he's trying to he makes beats and mixes, masters, all that stuff. And so all the stuff I've seen from him lately is just kind of like pushing his beats, pushing collabs, things like that. I haven't heard anything new from him in a minute. The last thing I think was something programming.
Your regular or something.
Yeah, back to your regular schedule, regular programming, something like that.
Programming. It was an EP, and it was pretty fucking good. I've always liked the way Gibbzilla spits. He's got that 1990s Cartoon Network flow that I really fuck with.
Yeah, for sure. He's got that his verse on Tell 'Em All, where he's like fucking 7 a.m. eating Fruity Pebbles and wrecking shit.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
Yeah, it's fucking solid as fuck. And then Astronomicon, I wanted to talk to you about Astronomicon. That is this Saturday, and it's got relevancy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now we were talking.
I am getting you on, just real quick. I am getting you on. Keep Telling Them though. You'll be on a song called Neutrons.
Neutrons? Bet, dude.
Yeah,
I'm on it.
It'll be fire.
I feel it. I feel the vibes. But yeah, fucking. I just wanted to know your feelings on Astro, because I will be getting a signature on my Chucky doll from Christina Lee's. Yeah. You had the hate, and I gotta know.
I just don't fuck with fucking
Cash
what
grabs.
is it? Well, that, that's a big problem. Shouts out to the
Yeah.
class. Fucking no, fucking what the fuck? What are they called? It's like Comic-Con conventions.
Yeah,
I don't fuck
conventions,
with
yeah.
conventions too much because like all other like music festivals, you pay to get in, and like yeah, like if you want some merch, you'll pay for it, or like if you want some food, you'll pay for it. But like all the shows, you know what I'm saying, are included. Whereas
Yes.
like when it comes to like conventions, you get in and then you pay more. And I don't know if
Yeah.
astronaut is like that. But
It's
like
kind of like
also,
that, but also
I know
there's a
that
bunch
it's
of dope shit.
I know that it's in like a giant hotel lobby, and that doesn't seem like a safe place for juggalos to be.
That's true.
And then, like, yeah, it's like, yeah, a bunch of cool people are gonna be there. People that I would love to meet. My Name is Earl is one of my favorite fucking shows ever, dude.
Yeah.
And fucking but like I think you pay to get in, and then you pay extra to meet those people.
Yep.
And that's crazy to me.
Yeah, well, see, here's the thing. Me and my buddy Tommy were actually just talking about this. Shouts out T-Cat. Fucking, he said the same thing. He's like, we're gonna be kicking it with the homies, Danny D, fucking Jinx, Big Sherm, fucking Erbody, who's gonna be up in there. Enoch's gonna be there. But like, I want to get a Sting autograph and shit. So I'm paying $40 to get in, $60 to meet Christine Elise, get her to sign my Chucky doll, and then like fucking $60 to meet Sting, and that's already a fucking $160 out of my pocket just for like two people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
kind of bogue. That's kind of bogue. Years ago, it was I think $20 to get in. They upped it on Saturdays to $40 now. I think Friday and Sunday it's $30, but it is steadily.
Well, I
going
guess that's
up.
not too much to get in. I guess.
No,
I thought
it's not too much. No, but like, I mean, you could get like the weekend passes and shit, but like, there is a show. It's the Return of the Ninjas on Saturday, and I think it's Twisted, Insane E, Gmo, ABK, Blaze, which is a really good lineup actually. But yeah, I think tickets to that show really are only like $60. It's not too bad, but like everything stacked together, like. I wanted to meet David Howard Thornton from Terrifier, Art the Clown. But like,
yeah,
he's a fucking huge name, I guess. Well, nowadays after Terrifier 3, and getting him
there.
there.
I went into Spencer's for the first time a couple days ago, and it's filled with Terrifier shit.
It is all Terrifier all the time, which good on him. Fucking Damian Leone, you fucking killed it. David Howard Thornton, you killed it. Everybody in that shit killed it. But like, I wanted to get the thing where it was like all of them together. Him, the chick who played Vicky, the chick who played the little pale girl, and Damien, but it's like a $300 photo op, and I ain't got the money for that photo. But they would all be in a costume, and that's cool. And see, that's the thing, they know how to get me. My horror heartstrings. Doug Bradley's gonna be there, who played Pinhead, and I can't turn it down. I can't.
You pee my shirt,
dude. Space Ghost, fuck yeah, dude. That shit's raw. That's raw as fuck.
Dubs got it for me for my birthday. Sick as fuck.
Dude, when was your birthday, bro?
March 19th.
Happy birthday. How did I miss that shit?
I mean, I don't know. Fucking Facebook drives me crazy around my birthday because like I have so many like friends on there that like genuinely like 3 hours, like 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. on the day before my birthday, it starts. Like people start commenting on my Facebook wall, happy birthday. And genuinely, it goes on until like the 24th. Like
oh my God.
Later, dude.
Yeah, one popular ass birthday.
Fucking insane. So I stay off Facebook around my fucking birthday.
Now you gotta stay off Facebook for your lewd fucking stick figures, you sick bastard.
Hit up my fucking Cash App if you really want to wish me a fucking happy birthday. Don't fucking spam my wall.
Send them some titty pics too while you guys are at
it. Yeah, something.
Give them something.
A gift.
A gift. Not just your words. Give me a gift. You fuck.
Or fucking DM me. That drives me crazy too. There's motherfuckers that ignore my DMs all the time, but once a year they
And then-
comment on my
and then,
fucking wall,
yeah.
"Happy birthday." Go fuck yourself.
we
Guys.
don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't
It's
listen.
like, where the
You're
fuck
not
do you
listening
get
to my
off?
music.
No.
Yeah.
Or you get those people where you come out with a new single and like they just start rapping or something like that. Then they're like, "Hey man, heard your new single, super dope. Like hit me up here." And it's like, where were you the past 3 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what you been doing? Not to hate,
Yeah.
but what you been doing?
No, that's super real.
Very real.
Yeah.
I
that
got
shit
people
drives me crazy.
who never fucked with me, and then all of a sudden it's like, "Hey, I fuck with you."
Well,
Especially
like,
after that Replicon shit.
I
After my
do
name was on
most
the
my
Replicon.
promoting. I do most of my promoting in fucking DMs, and so like when I hit somebody up and I'm like, well, "You want to hear a song?" and they're like, "Yeah, if you listen to mine."
Yeah.
I'm already out of the conversation. I don't promote my music
I'm
to other
already
artists.
out of it.
I don't promote my music to other artists. There's no way, dude. Like when I hear artists I fuck with, like
Yeah.
I'll approach them for sure. That's how we met. That's how I started working with Ill Temper. Like fucking yeah, but fucking if I
was
don't
gonna
see
say-
you first, like it's
How did we meet? How did we become friends? You just popped up on my Facebook one day, and I can't remember if it was from the XP, the first shit I dropped, or if it was a single. And then you were like, "Yo, what's up?"
So me and Michael were doing the shit show, and you sent in. We were doing music reviews, and
That's
you
right.
You sent in your Gmo collab as along with like 3 or 4 other songs,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Yo, this fool is fucking dope," and so I hit you up to be on Puff Tough.
That's right. That's right.
They fucking yeah, had you on
rest was
17
history.
Volts shit ton of times, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the shit show when you had Everybody Killers on there, and you started moving your head real crazy to one of the flows I was doing, and I was like, "He gets it." He gets
no,
it.
I guess that's another way. Like, fucking if you're interacting with my shit, then yeah, I'll listen to your music. But yeah, most people in my DMs who are like, "You want to hear a song?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm on that same hustle. Like, we're not gonna help each other at all in this situation. I've helped too many people and got burnt too many times."
It happens, unfortunately, especially in the underground.
It'll keep happening.
All underground love, and I mentioned Replicon Radio. I wasn't mad about the Replicon Radio thing. Shouts out Replicon, you guys rule. I'm happy to even be on the list. But
they never acknowledge me. How the fuck you even on the list?
How am I on the list?
Like that.
I don't know how I got on the list. To tell you the truth, my buddy Black Magic, shouts out Black Magic Brimstone Lab, fucking from the label that I'm on, they were just like, "Yo, dude, did you hear that your name was on the list?" So I don't know if they submitted my name or enough people listened to Merciless after the riff and was like, "Hey," and then put it on there. But because when they were like necrotic, inverted, I was like, "Nuh-uh, no way, no way."
Dopey ain't never get no love like that.
Replicon, if you're watching, like the Replicon is watching, give my man over here some love, goddammit. He puts his heart, soul, and balls into this shit, and this man slays.
I mean, I would win, that's for sure. I would promote it. All the things like Ill Temper was doing a contest. This is years ago, but he was doing a contest, Scum contest.
Yeah.
To get a collab with Scum. And all you had to do was get the most likes on the video. And I was like, my man, I got you. And fucking now he's on fucking LSP.
Is he really? Who was it? Who was on? Ill Temper?
Ill Temper and King Gordy, Even Heathens.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Collectively
Okay.
known.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
God damn. I forgot Ill Temper was on LSP. I did not know that.
Yeah, I won't talk about it too much on a live stream, but I am excited that he's on it because it's kind of like I've been thinking about approaching them for the same kind of opportunity.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have approached them for the same kind of opportunity and kind of let them know that I'm not at that point to where I want to move forward yet. And so I'm excited to see how it works out with Ill Temper. Him and I were talking about it, like, yeah, I don't know how much I can say, but I do feel like maybe the deal's not the best.
Okay. I don't know what the deal is or anything, but I do know that Lex is on LSP now.
I know that, like,
Flex, Michael Lawless, Scum, Ill Temper. Fucking is Cody Manson on LSP? Cody? I don't know if Cody is or not. I want to say he is.
I'm just seeing if what I'm about to say is public information or not.
Or if you will get blacklisted. This just in, don't be blacklisted. Ain't no blacklistings up in here, son.
Even heathens.
For the people. If y'all want tickets, hit me up for tickets. I'm the man with the tickets. So is HB. She the lady with the tickets.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the whole new Even Heathens Odd Gods 3 album was uploaded directly through LSP, and so they get a cut on that streaming money,
right?
And I'm not certain how big that cut is. Yeah, I'm gonna not talk about it.
Yeah, that's probably a good call for Ill Temper's sake and your own. But I want to see how much streaming Even Heathens is it out? Even Heathens thing out?
Yeah, Odd Gods 3.
Odd Gods 3. Add it to my liked shit.
It's pretty good.
I have not given it a listen yet. Even Heathens, Odd Gods 3. I have seen this fucking cover before. I will say that. And I have seen this cover plenty of times. Oh yeah, it's got good numbers. Fucking 17, fucking 7. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, boy. Are all these King Gordy and Ill Temper?
Yeah, Even Heathens.
Bro, cool.
My favorite Even Heathens album is their first one. Oh no, it was before they were collectively known as Even Heathens. But fucking Ill Temper wrote this song, and it starts out like King Gordy, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling, and it's like fucking, it's kind of like Stan,
like Stan, or whatever. Yeah.
It's so good.
Is that on that album?
I'm trying to figure out what album it's on right now. I know the album art more than I know the name of the album. Fucking, it's probably on his Bandcamp. It might just be an EP. But King Gordy comes in and he's like, Dear Ill, I meant to write you sooner. I just been busy. I got my pitbull pregnant, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's so fucking good, dude.
Dude, hell yeah. Gordy, you fucking crazy, dude. Yeah. Fucking madman, man. Speaking of Bandcamp, how do you really fucking promote Bandcamps that well? I got one, but nobody fucking goes on my Bandcamp.
Ill Temper's the only person I know who does Bandcamp right, and so I don't know. Yeah. Pretty much what he does is he does these things called the Quick Buck EP, and so they're like 5-track EPs, and he sells them for $1 on Bandcamp.
Oh, cool!
And he makes solid money off that, and then you can buy his full discography on Bandcamp too.
Wicked
for $50.
For $50,
he has a lot of music.
I bet he does, dude. Hold on, I'm gonna put X up on my Bandcamp right now. Oh Jesus! Upload track arc. All right, let's go, baby, let's go. Oh shit ass.
Here we go. It's called Horrorcore Stories is the album.
Horrorcore Stories?
Yeah, just a second. My fucking mouse is being retarded.
My mouse. Publish this shit. All right, now X is on Bandcamp for anybody who wants to pay $1 on Bandcamp.
Oh hell yeah. Fucking on top of it. Yeah, I stopped uploading to Bandcamp, like Bide. Nothing after Bide is on there.
Bide is a great album, mind you.
That's what they say.
That is what they say. It's a great
I was
album.
told. I was told that yesterday.
Nope. Was it by me?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Why don't you fucking like it?
It's just it's not. I don't know. I really like Control. I really like Control, but I think that my cadence and flow and confidence just isn't there.
Okay. So like all of our problems with our first shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I really listened to the XP, my first baby, and I was like, man, there's so much shit I wish I could go back and like tighten up the flow on so bad. There's this song called Angel of Vengeance. It's a whole song about fucking dealing with like abusive relationships. And the concept for the song and the storytelling is fucking awesome. But the way I laid it down does not do it justice in the fucking slightest.
Yeah. There's a song on Bide called Goodbye. It's not even on YouTube or any streaming platforms. I don't know what happened, but I wrote it in the point of view of my ex. She was super abusive. But the song just sounds like me abusing a woman because it's from her point of view or whatever. But
right.
Anyway, I'm gonna play this fucking Even Heathen song real quick.
Do it. Let's go.
King Gordy. Man, I hope he responds to this one. I'm gonna make sure he gets it though. I'm gonna make sure he gets this because I need to know, can I hardcore? You know, am I fit for it? Is ill tempered a hardcore rapper?
Extra crazy beat, okay.
Am I fucked up enough to be one? Dear Gordy, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Just want you to know I'm blinded and kid paintballing. I'm impulsive, manic, depressive, and break stuff. And in the interlaid sheet, naked at a state auction. If I had access to them, I'd probably raid dolphins. We could be the bestiality boys to be great lost. And realm of obscene peeps, it would make nauseous. When I read my repose thoughts, I never take caution. Think I was in middle school when you dropped the editing line on your shit. Boomed out while I got some ketamine nightmares. Gave me nightmares. Straight shock my chemistry. Gene pool pollution went through a lot genetically. Real ninja bringing sharpened swords between the scuttle wall. The beheadings, dead things, it's topical. Enjoy the cannibalism and sing the carnivores. Just want a response from Lord Vader, king of hardcore. Can I hardcore? Like the hard flicks? Do I have the right touch and morbidness? Let me get him, Gordy. Grab a couple throats. Let me get him, Gordy. Stab a couple stabs. Can I hardcore? Like the hard flicks? Do I have the right touch and morbidness? Let me get him, Gordy. Grab a couple throats. Let me get him, Gordy. Stab a couple stabs. Where the king of hardcore at? Where the Dark Lord Vader at? Where Blacks of Rose at? Where the Kush guy.
You're ill. Meant to write you sooner, but I just been busy. You say your dog is pregnant by me. How far along is she? I think it's cool that you're into horror rap. Well, let's get together. Stick our dicks in the world ass cracks. Hit them with the horror shit. Bluggy murder shit. Fuck a bitch to death, break a deal, do insider shit. I'm a fucking rock star. All I do is snort coke till my nose is broke. Now I gotta shoot it in my throat. Everybody wanna be the sickest until they witness me putting my dick inside of a chicken's chitlins. Lord, please forgive me for my sins. Didn't mean to beat that kid till he shit it on his Sims. I'm a motherfucking maniac, a true killer. Show me where he's laying at. Get through, nigga. My name is Lord Vader. I come to take your wife out to bring her back naked to your trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Yeah, that shit rules for sure.
Yeah,
Or shizzies.
I fucks with Even Heathens.
Hell
Super hard. All their fucking albums are super good.
Good as fuck.
All right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get the kids to bed. Fucking, got anything you want to say before we bounce up?
Just that I love all you people. If you're going to Astro, I'll see you there. Hopefully, we'll see you at the shows, mine and Dopey's, in the next few months.
I do gotta say, if I lived in Michigan and it was only $40 to get in, I would fucking
see. There you go.
There's no reason for you not to go, for sure.
Right?
It cost me like $300 to get there.
See, that's that. But I will fly you out one of these days so we can do a show. That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah, I'll go.
One of these days. But fucking besides that, stream the shit out of X when it comes out in these next 2 days. It would help a brother out a lot. Stream the fuck out of Sandpaper too. And because they go hard. They go hard as shit.
Hell yeah, we definitely got to do this more often.
Yes, we do.
I'll chat it up with you later.
Okay, whoop whoop. Peace out.
Whoop.